going on, you guys? It's your main man, Rogueyahmom, back in your face, back in your area, causing mass hysteria! Okay, so obviously my last two videos got a lot of recognition because now I'm officially sponsored by Blizzard. So check out my new room here, it's pretty sweet. I'm not here to brag, just gonna let you know when there's credit due, I'm going to accept it. Speaking of credit due, sometimes I even dislike my own videos, so feel free to dislike on the comments. Okay, so as I was saying, there's a lot going on this week, and not only am I now sponsored by Blizzard, but I actually have a new girlfriend. So I'm not really sure what her name is, but I like to call her Paloma West. And I saw her crossing the street in a schoolyard, and I think she gave me a wink. Now, I'm not sure if it was a real wink or if she just had something in her eye, but the security guard, the street crossing security did tell me that I have to stay at least 500 feet away from school campus from now on. So, yeah, I went ahead and stole the picture, obviously, from their yearbook and then expanded it. One time, someone actually came to my front door and said that. Okay, so obviously I've been using my own trick to gold, and I actually have been there for 2 weeks now, so I've accumulated over 4,000 gold. As you see here, it's actually all real, and I want to do something good with my gold. I want to pump my gold into the economy, somewhat like Donald Trumpskin is doing right now. Now, Mr. Trumpskin is trying to do exactly as Rogueyahmom is here, and he's trying to divvy some of his pennies to some people. And by pennies, I mean some gold. So here we go. I'm giving gold out to the first 2,000 players that I see. Here's a guy. This is actually a rival giveaway. I'm giving this one to our rival guild called Salt. And this guy's certainly not salty about it. As you can see, he has accepted the trade, and we're actually going to be probably pairing up with Salt. So it'll be like, maybe possibly in the near future, it'll be like the Black Salts or Salt Black Tides or the Salt Tides. The Salty Tides, yeah. So, I can't believe I haven't done this yet. World bosses. Okay, I would like to give a shout out to the Black Tides. Not only are they the best, but in our free time, we like to come out to Asara and sit around for hours because Ducata thinks he knows the dragon spawning kill algorithm. Obviously, Rogueyahmom is the first to leave, and he's obviously the last one to leave too, because he likes to leave everything on the court. Okay, so last week I was a little upset because I got into Raid 2, before I obviously crushed it with Raid 1, and Raid 2 decided to kick me from the instance, so I'm like placing my hand on that orb, and it's saying that I can't leave, and then I'm placing it again, it's going back and forth, and I think I'm going between the dungeon, and it's a glitch on my half, or a mistake on my own, but nope, it's just Raid 2 kind of just fucking with me. I think they like to do that with their new timers. It's kind of like a pledging thing for a fraternity, so there's no hard feelings. I really like them. But yeah, my guy is dead now, so I'm not exactly the first to Raid 1. I'm actually still dead right now, running back from the graveyard, getting several messages to whisper to Soupy, who actually had a very sad birthday last night. Okay, so I did wish him happy birthday, and then we went to go fight Onyx. Now, Onyx I thought was a Pokemon, but Onyx actually swept us. We were supposed to not really report what happened, but Onyx actually swept us pretty hard. As you can see here, it went pretty quick. This is supposed to be off the books, but I'm going to show you kind of real fast what happened, and here we go. As you can see, we died pretty fast 9 times, and then Soupy was a little upset because he had some plans, and obviously since he had the plans for his birthday, he said for all of us to go home. Okay, so last week's raid was pretty interesting. Everyone seemed to take my advice and ask for intellect in the beginning. As you can see here, I'm standing in the front where I belong, and there's our man Bannock in the back because he knows what he's doing and he's looking out for us. Okay, so last week's raid, unlike this one that I've told you about, was actually pretty cool. I got a message from Soupy, once again, the birthday boy, saying, "Wow, Rogue, nice damage." Now, I don't know if he was talking to me, but when anyone says Rogue, they're obviously thinking or talking about Rogueyahmom. Starting off from the get-go, I would like to say we had a pretty good fight, but then my guy called me with some strong nature resistance. So, as my nature resistance increased, my overall damage output decreased. You can kind of tell here from the logs. But, you know, my guy called me with some really strong nature resistance, so I decided to load up because it's, honestly, we're in quarantine. So, as always, a couple of tips and pointers. Remember to get the blood spattle pouch for some DKP. Always watch out for the elevator shaft in Orgrimmar. It does actually, in fact, kill you. And for the last tip of the day, I would have to say, actually it's not a tip, I would have to thank someone for giving me the energy, and that's K-Pack. He gets us all to bed on time, and I think that's actually a pretty solid guy. That's what's going on here today. I thought we were going to say one more thing. K-Pack,